Welcome to Unity of Billings, everyone who's here and all of you lovely people in YouTube land as well. It's a very nice, springy, sunshiny morning this morning. It's gorgeous out. You would never know that it was like snowing sideways 2 evenings ago. You would never know. It's crazy. All right, if we want to sing Surely the Presence and kind of get ourselves here now, we have accompaniment. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel His mighty power and His grace. I can feel the burst of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Nice. Our Sunday services are being live streamed. Hello again to YouTube land. If you want to help support Unity's ministry, you can do so by going to PayPal and donating. Our URL there is unitybillings@gmail.com, or you can go straight to our website, unityofbillings.org, and there's a nice little donate button. You can just click on that, and every little bit is appreciated. Helps us keep the lights on, helps us make sure that there's always goodies downstairs, and there's always goodies downstairs.
Well, let's hope today's food is good, because it's an experiment.
Uh-oh. Boom, boom, boom. No, it'll be good. Robin's experiments are always good.
I know, you guys are always my guinea pig.
We don't mind, really. I've never heard anyone complain. That's funny. All right. We've got some announcements. It looks like, oh yeah, the Bright and Beautiful cleanup on the 25th, which I won't be here for, sorry. From 9 to 1 or whenever we finish. I did last year and it was wonderful. It was a nice experience, and we were wearing our bright blue Unity shirts out there by the highway, and people are honking at us as they're driving by. It was cool. It was like a nice community event, yeah. So, and that is east of the airport to Swords Park. So it's kind of a chunk up there on the rims. It's a really pretty area anyway, just to walk around. So you can enjoy it as you're cleaning up, and it's lovely.
Just park in that parking lot just east of the roundabout by the airport, across from Edwards Jet Center.
Just east,
So,
okay.
yeah, so it's right across the road from Edwards Jet Center. We'll be right there, and get bags full of pickers. Bring your gloves if you got them, but we'll have some rubber gloves or latex gloves if you want. You never know what you find up there. Yeah.
Yep. And bring a water bottle. I remember last year it was pretty hot up there. There's not a lot of shade.
Some goodies.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Always the goodies. All right, it looks like we are continuing food collection downstairs. So that's going to kind of be an ongoing thing for family services, which I think is great, because who doesn't have, a couple extra cans that have been kind of hanging out in your cabinet for too long? I know I do. It's good to give them to somebody who will use them and needs them. We also have our meditation room available on Sundays at 9:30 a.m., Monday and Tuesday evenings from 7 to 8 p.m.
And where is that?
Right in the doorway. It's right in the doorway. It's a lovely little space.
Well, some people don't know.
Yeah, no, it's right when you walk in the front door here. It is right there.
Right.
Yep, and it's beautiful. It's a really nice, tranquil space. If you need just a little quiet. I know sometimes it's hard to get peace and quiet at home. I have a 7-year-old. I can very much relate to that. So having a space I can go to get that peace and quiet and just go into the silence for a little bit, it's really nice. All right, and our April speakers today, we are blessed to have the Rev Edee Weigel with us talking about surprise. Every talk with Edee is a surprise, so we'll see what happens. And then it looks like next week we have Reverend Dwight Welch. May 3rd, we have Reverend Edee Weigel again, and that will be Potluck Sunday, so more goodies than usual. Bring some. Come enjoy some even if you didn't bring some. It's always a good time. And then on May 10th, we have Reverend Marsha Culver for Mother's Day, which will be nice. All right, and if we want to Center ourselves and listen to the Unity song with David Friedman. Maybe. There we go.
Every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought and feeling, every spoken word, what your soul has longed for, what your heart can feel, is already here, is already real. There is no one out there is no one else. You hold all the answers deep inside yourself. There's a voice that whispers, there's no you, no me, there's just one, there's just unity. One power, one presence, one light to lead the way, all loving, all knowing, that answers when you pray. When the world looks darkest and your eyes can't see, gather all your troubles, give them all to me. I am always with you, I will always be. I am one, I am unity. We are one, we are unity.
Robin got some nice springy pictures up there for that. It's nice. It's a nice shift from the, the cold winter pictures. All right, wish me luck. I'm gonna light the Christ candle. Oh, this one's a lot easier than the last one, so it's not as much of a struggle as it used to be. It's not Leslie proofed anymore. And the Christ candle is kind of our visual representation of something bigger. It's the Christ light, the divine spark within all of us, and everything. So it's nice. And our daily word today is friendly, if you'll affirm with me. I greet others with a friendly and open heart. The Bible contains many stories that encourage hospitality towards strangers. For instance, Jesus welcomed everyone to his ministry, from the hungry and the sick to strangers and social outcasts. He loved unconditionally. That same loving energy is within me. When I greet others with a friendly smile, I'm not only sharing one of the great lessons of Jesus, I'm expanding my world and giving myself the chance to learn and grow. If I feel hesitant meeting new people, I remember how it felt to be welcomed by friendly people when I was new to a school, job, church, or town. I was grateful for those people who extended themselves in friendship to me. These memories inspire me to be friendly now. For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:35. And feel affirm with me one more time. I greet others with a friendly and open heart. And then we'll affirm our Unity Foundation principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotent. And our awesome Unity of Billings affirmation. Through divine wisdom and grace, Unity of Billings is vibrant, healing, and inclusive. And then we will bless the love offering here. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. And I think she said the song was 340. Yeah, whoops.
Sing out loud and sing out clear for everyone to hear.
It's a good one.
Isn't that an elf one?
I think it is. Still works. Still appropriate. It's fantastic. Joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, I got the joy, 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 down in my heart to stay. I have the peace that passes understanding down in my heart, down in my heart, I have the peace that passes understanding down in my heart to stay. Yeah. The joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, I have the joy, 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 down in my heart to stay. That's the one.
What about the piece that passes under?
It's too early to do that one again. I haven't had coffee yet. That was lovely. It is a little bit. Oh my goodness. But it worked. Look how joyful we all are. All right, and now if you'll just kind of hold a vision of your love offering in your heart and really see it going out into the world. It doesn't have to go far because in spirit there really is no time, no place. There's no distance. So wherever that love is meant to go, whoever it's meant to touch and help, it will. It's already there. We just have to be aware of it. We just have to remember that that's what's happening. All right, and without any further ado, the lovely Rev Edee Weigel. Surprise! Buckle up, kids.
I know.
Surprise! I got a short haircut.
I look in the mirror every time and I just laugh. So, good morning. My mother had her hair like this. She had the little cute picture of my mother's face smiling at me on the mirror. And I'm like, Mom, she was rocking the pixie. I brought my own water today. So we know spring is here because the sun came up early. It's definitely a difference. Today would be a great day to read Blessing for a Church. We're going to start today. It's on the inside front cover of our hymnal. And this was crafted by our dear James Dillett Freeman. one of the great speakers and writers for Unity Church. So,
And I got to meet him.
and she got to meet him in person once. Oh, cool. So you guys are carrying his morphic resonance. Seeing as this is a metaphysical church, you know, we're all sharing our spiritual resonance together. Blessing for a church. Let's read it together. This is God's house. May we who come here not only find out about God, but find God. May there be beauty in this place, but especially may it be a place where men and women become aware of the beauty in themselves. May this be a place of worship. May this be a place of instruction. May this be a place of singing. May this be a place of prayer. But for us who worship and take instruction and sing and pray, may this always be a place of inner stillness where we may listen and hear when God speaks. May whoever ministers here minister in love. May whomever teaches here teach truth. May whoever serves here serve pleasantly. May everyone come into this house in expectation and go with thanksgiving. And may anyone who comes needing help go feeling blessed. May this be such a house that Jesus Christ or any stranger, even one of the least, would feel in it that he was with friends. Amen. Namaste. Beautiful. It is so uplifting. So today, surprise, I'm actually talking about synchronicity. And it is a surprise, synchronicity. Julia Cameron was quoting Carl Jung when she wrote the fortuitous meshing of events. Fortuitous meshing of events. Just saying that makes you innervate. Talking about God winks, they were also called serendipity. We grew up with serendipity. Then it turned into synchronicity. What? You have another word?
Who said it?
Carl Jung.
Oh,
Yeah, I was reading some Julia Cameron. She's talking about synchronicity, but he's the one that coined the word synchronicity. Synchronized synchronized meshing of events. We called them God winks. And a sure sign that you are living a balanced life, body, mind, and spirit, is when you start experiencing God winks, synchronicity, intuition. Today I'm talking about how balance creates magic. When you're balanced, you're like a magician. It's like you part the Red Sea everywhere you go. The lights all turn green. Synchronicity is a sure sign that we are on the right track. We are balanced. It's a sure sign that we are in tune with our inner guides and higher self. Intuition is our inner wisdom. And as we trust, we grow our connection to Source. The more we learn to live in our world, trusting on that inner wisdom and that inner voice, the more we will develop a constant connection. We develop a constant connection with our higher self, and we can ask for that inner voice. Please tell me what to do. Please tell me what to say. Please tell me how to feel about situations and challenges. Trust creates balance. And as we trust, we are led to our highest and best. We're led by our highest and best to true balance in our life. Balance. There's a cute little article written by our dear Paramahansa Yogananda, the founder of Self-Realization Fellowship, a very large person in my life. And Yogananda said, the material and the spiritual are but two parts of the universe. but they're one truth. And by overstressing one part or another, we cannot achieve balance. So we have to balance the material and the spiritual. We cannot achieve balance unless we develop an overall picture. Native Americans have 4 parts to their balance wheel. You know, the inner, the outer, the emotional, the spiritual. So we're living our harmonious life when we work on staying balanced. It's just like a tire. If it's off balanced, it starts wearing out. See? So you're living a harmonious development and personality and the mental strength of a spiritual warrior. This gives you the ability to create miracles. Today I'm talking about synchronicity and miracle working. Today's the day that I was on a trail ride on my horse and some boys were playing with a gun and accidentally shot my horse. And the minute that it happened, I jumped off and put my hand over the hole and I said, "Thank you, Lord, for my miracle." It was in 1980. I was 25 years old. I was with the girls. I go, "Girls, run ahead, call the veterinarian and call my mother." 11 days straight, all I said was, "Thank you, God, for my miracle." The horse was in the hospital, on tubes, everything. On the 11th day, I was on my knees praying, and the phone rang. It was a veterinarian, and he said, "He's out in the field grazing. You can come get him." It was just like a miracle. When I went to get the horse, and I looked at Dr. Omert in the eyes, I go, "What's the difference between just like a miracle and a miracle?" He goes, "Okay, girl, you had yourself a miracle." So we took the horse home and I named him Bulletproof. And he actually ended up being almost an Olympic quality horse. He survived his wound and had a little white spot on his side where it happened. I put my hand over it that moment and I could not allow myself to fall into anything but miracle maker at that moment, because my mother's teaching, growing up in a house like that, I mean, you know, everything from a lost cat to a rooster that was crowing too loud and the neighbors didn't like it, you know, everything was a chance to practice that metaphysical manifestation. So we have the ability to create miracles because we are the creator. We are the creator of our life and our manifestation of our own understanding of the law, the truth. Life is expressed in a threefold way, through thoughts, desires, and actions. Rightly guide all 3 forms of expression, and this will lead you to a higher state of consciousness. It'll lead you to a higher state of realization that you are the creator. And you're rightly guided. Thoughts and desires and action create balance. In our daily activities, we are the creator, the preserver, and the transformer. And our will is the director. A lot of this is taken from what Yogananda wrote. Our daily activities and how we handle them lets us know if we have lost our balance. And this is where we always go, "Oh no!" And Susan laughs in the back because she's not there today. "Oh no, Mr. Bell, I've lost my balance." "Oh no," I said, "I be challenged too." I got a smiley face with the tongue sticking out. I said, "Oh yeah, I be challenged too." But Yogananda wrote, "Practice the art of living in this world without losing your inner peace of mind." Thank you. Practice living in this world without losing your mind. That'd probably make a really nice bumper sticker, wouldn't it? We should get some bumper stickers here for Unity. Follow the path of balance to reach inner, wondrous garden of balance. Self-realization comes as we recognize how to find balance more and more consistently until it becomes a constant creation. So we're like, "Oop, getting off balance, quick, get back on it." You know, in the dirt roads, there's 2 tracks, right? And the grass in the middle. And you know what it's like when you're not lined up just right. I guess that was the first car that drove itself, right? All of us country girls, them tires stay in them ruts. But this fabulous state of being balanced opens the door to a pure connection with Source. So we find balance, we stay balanced, and then all of a sudden, marvelous miracles and manifestations just start. Synchronicity showing up in our life. Every light turns green when I thought I was late. Make it right through town. But we are able to find our magic. We find our joy and our love more and more consistently until it becomes a habit. Just every day you wake up and you look at yourself and go, I just think I'll be a little magical today. Why not? You claim it and it jumps right in because it wants to be with you and in you. And as my mother would say, my mother, Dr. Wanella Evans Scher, thought I should speak her name, Mother, she would teach, we tune into the God channel. We find that live stream. Now, she didn't know about live streaming because she's passed away, but I made up that. We find our live stream of cosmic consciousness and we never tune out. We never tune out. Like, thank you, I'm tuned in. We're not going to tune out. We learn to live in the world, but not of it. I think Jesus said that. Did he? The more we learn to operate in the world with trust, the more we remain balanced. And synchronicity is a sure sign that we are on the right path of balanced living. Synchronicity is a sure sign that we are on a balanced path. The path is a stream of cosmic consciousness flowing from the source. I want to be a surfer. I want to surf that cosmic stream. We tune in and are carried by this flow, this stream of consciousness, and we see magical manifestation at work in every aspect of our lives and everyone that we love and that we pray for. We see good things happening, and we're carried by the source. We're carried by the source. Trust, balance, creates the atmosphere for attracting fortuitous meshing of events, also called synchronicity, a word that Carl Jung developed. Before that, it was called serendipity. Serendipity, that's a cute name. I think we had a pony named Serendipity, and we called her Sarah for short. But isn't that a cute word? It has a magical ring to it. Serendipitous sounds magical to me. Trust allows the benevolent universe to do its best work. Trust opens the floodgates of riches and wonder and magic and abundance and perfect health into your life and into the lives of your loved ones and people that you're praying for in this world or in the next. But here it is. We create our benevolent universe. We do. And whatever we conceive, we demonstrate, we manifest, we create. We are the creator. I remember we used to say, whatever you can conceive, you can achieve. Remember one of those sayings from like the 60s? Yes. I got all those bumper stickers in my life. A sure sign that we are creating the balanced, magical manifestation of our own self-realized benevolent universe is synchronicity. I think I should say that again. A sure sign that we are creating the balanced, magical manifestation of our own self-realized benevolent universe is synchronicity. I said, I'll say it again and again. I can just feel my mom, my mom and my stepdad, their words just ring. I'm writing this out and I'm like, yeah, man, I hear you guys. You're helping me write this. I was so excited about this talk. I think I wrote it 10 days ago because my life all of a sudden has gotten very synchronicity. What's the word? Synchronicist?
Synchronized.
Well, synchronized. Synchronagil magical. Kind of like, what is it? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That you have the power, you have the control and the force and the magic and the strength to create balance. And that power, correctly used, is the pure magic for good. You allow this magic for good to flow into your life because you are the creator. We are either on a spiritual growth journey or not. Uh-oh. Now I pull out the whip, see? I fed you guys a bunch of carrots, and now it's time to... We're either on a spiritual growth journey or not. Yep. We're either rising in our consciousness awareness of how powerful we are in the cosmic world or not. We're either aware of cosmic consciousness or not. You know, it's like, choose ye this day who ye shall serve, either the darkness or the light. You have to turn to the light. We are either not rising, excuse me. If we are not rising in the power of perfect balance, we are sinking. And I wrote, oh no, and the little face. So we're either rising in consciousness or we're sinking. We're either living with spiritual ideals or not. We are either taking plenty of downtime to stay balanced or not. You know me, whips and spurs, cowgirl that I am. Most of the time, if you wear the spurs, the horse knows it and you don't have to use them. Spiritual warrior's wisdom. You either embrace challenges as fuel for your spiritual journey or not. Spiritual warrior's wisdom is magical things begin to happen in your everyday life when you turn to face the light. Magic comes with the knowledge that nothing is ever meant to harm you. Nothing is ever meant to hurt you. It's fuel for the journey. You know, you burn up that coal to move that train, right? Nothing is ever meant to hurt us, but each soul may need their own personal bitter medicine. Sometimes we make a bitter medicine because we survive going through that and we come out as better people on the other side. Sometimes it's self-contrived. We make the medicine that we need. It's unique and self-contrived to burn out the impurities of the soul. Yes. Burn out our impurities that we may become as ashes on the wind, unfettered and unbound. I wrote this. That we may be lifted on the winds of heaven and stand between the stars. The greatest gift is knowing who we truly are. I got chills. I think I'll say that again. I wrote it. I thought it was pretty cool. Burn out our impurities that we may become as ashes on the wind, unfettered and unbound. Unbound, that we may be lifted on the winds of heaven and stand between the stars. And the greatest gift is knowing who we truly are. Magical things begin to happen when you embrace the light of spirit, of source, God, goddess, all of it. Embrace your magic. Synchronicity is the fortuitous meshing of emotion. As you pay attention to this lovely force field, it dances and leaps for joy. You pay attention to it, and it's like, yeah, I'm right here. Yes, yeah, yeah. Like a dog at the back door. When you get the leash out, the dog starts jumping up and down. It dances and leaps for joy of a soul unbound, a free spirit. Ask yourself in a journal, cursive writing on paper, brain healing, right there. All these children in school, all these children in college, cursive writing on paper creates the brain chemicals to treat depression. Screen time erases your dopamine. I did an experiment on myself. Yeah, now I'm writing more. You know, all of these talks I do are on paper, written in cursive writing. So ask yourself in a journal, how well am I living up to my spiritual ideals? How well? And if not, why? And oh, I'm sorry, did everybody write down their spiritual ideals? I'm going to give homework. Write to yourself, am I experiencing synchronicities? And if not, find out why. What do I need to do? You write in your journal, what do I need to do? Leave a blank mark or question mark. What do I need to keep in mind to grow spiritually? How can I turn to the light more and more? What do I need to do to catch the flow? I want to jump on that surfboard. So I guess I make a joke about now, Do you have spiritual ideals? And how often do you review them? How do you review your spiritual ideals? I guess raise hands, you know. Myself, for one, fell out of grace with my own self for a few months. I did an experiment. Lots of screen time, not enough paper time, prayer time, not enough looking at I have a wonderful spiritual transformation tarot deck that I got from Barjan's books, probably 10 years ago. And that book is so dog-eared and underlined, and yet it sat neglected, lonely by itself as I became a YouTube creator. I got obsessed with filming and editing. Too much blue light, too much screen time. I could feel myself changing inside, and I went, wait a minute, I got to find that key to open that door to get back into that happy place. How do I find that? Prayed about it a little bit. So the little tablet's over there, and I've got my little writing on paper again. Made a nice big long diagram. Fuel for the journey. So, do you have spiritual ideals? And if you do, how often do you review them? I myself have dealt with the sword of ego disguised as grief. Uh-oh, I see you, you little rascal. Darn it. Get out of my house. Get out of my barn. Get out of my life. And I've steered myself safely back to shore. You'll probably tell. I went and cut my hair off, and I'm like, I am safe. I have returned to my safe place. I recommend picking special times to sit and write on a pad of paper for a half hour or so and write out some spiritual ideals. For me, my number one ideal, I was praying a little bit the other day. I was like, dear Lord, I want to feel better. What do I got to do? What do I have to do to feel better? And I hear this voice, trust. Trust. Trust is the answer and the question. Trust. Number 2, believe in good. I have to believe that I'm living in a benevolent universe. And number 3, believe nothing that your ego tells you. Well, I was in the horse show business for years. I mean, your self-esteem is based on how many blue ribbons you win, because that's your job, to win blue ribbons. Anything that you're showing, art, horses, dogs, chickens, county fair, your pie. Number 4, my spiritual ideal, let your light shine. Let your light shine. So think now, I'm just going to have you guys sit quietly, possibly taking a meditation posture, which would be eyes closed and balancing your head over your spine and both feet flat on the floor. And you turn your palms upright on your thighs. Your eyes are closed and you're breathing in deeply and fully. And as you're breathing in, you feel your entire body start to open up. You're breathing in fully, maybe a little moment, little pause, and then exhaling fully. Pondering for a moment. Spiritual ideals. Pondering. Ponder on the word trust. Try some trust on for size. So you're breathing in, fully breathing in. I trust. And exhale, you can say, and I release. Breathing in, I am trusting. And releasing. Breathing out. Tell yourself, I'm opening my ears, my inner ears, to the wisdom of the universe. I have fuel for my spiritual journey when I trust. I have fuel for my spiritual journey when I trust. And as you're breathing and you're wandering in your imagination, think of a spiritual ideal. Just find a word or two that helps steer you back to that shore, out of the turmoil of waves and sea and storm. We breathe deep and we know that we cannot embrace who we truly are until we build a blend of strength with kindness. We cannot embrace who we truly are until we blend our strength with our kindness. We breathe in faith and love that we're going to find the power of grace, the power of love. We embrace our spiritual ideals and our own growth of spirit. And we know that love is the true source. We know that love is the true source. Now we're just going to gently come back to this room. We can have our eyes closed for a few more moments and just feel ourselves. We're all in this room together and we're all feeling this lovely prayer time, meditation time. And it's kind of fun to ponder on how many other millions of people in this entire planet are praying and meditating right now. Right now. We're all connected in our consciousness. So a little stretch. And when you stretch your arms up, it actually opens your lungs. I just learned this. Stretching up, opening our lungs. And we pull the corners of our mouth up and smile. Yogananda would say, look in the mirror, pull your corners of your mouth up. Surprise. You can't even say the word without laughing. We can't embrace who we truly are until we blend our strength with kindness. Sometimes we think we have feet of clay. We're struggling. Sometimes we do. Especially when you live at the ranch. You can't walk back in the house because it's like that thick on your shoes, right? We struggle with feet of clay. But oh, how thrilling to fly on wings of self-love. Thrilling flying on self-love. How absolutely enthralling to be carried in the flow of self-love. Nothing else matters. Love of self, love of source, love of the indwelling spirit, love of service. Love is the healer. We are here on earth to become whole, and the spiritual journey returns us to wholeness. Spiritual ideals are road signs on this path of a spiritual journey. We are safe, we are loved, we're free to create our reality. We are free to return to wholeness and we return to love. Excuse me. We're free to reset our dopamine. Writing on paper in cursive writing. And I make like cutesy little things, faces, flowers, stars, hearts, kitty cats, little horsey. That resets your dopamine. Turn off the TV, turn off the chatter, stay away from the blue light. Don't believe anything they're telling you on the news. We have our own news. We have fun. But some spiritual ideals, and I can say you can pick one or two. I call them spiritual ideas and spiritual ideals. Go out first thing every morning with your coffee and listen to the birds. Take a walk, touch the earth. I have a little stump I sit on, do some grounding. I pull up grass for the house cats because they're not quite outside yet, the kittens. Do some art, even doodling a funny pet or a mountain or a sky. Make a list of fun projects you'd like to take on. Write affirmations. Write affirmations that appeal to you and post them where you can see them. Say them out loud and smile. Call a friend you haven't talked to for a long time. I've been doing that lately. Instead of calling the same old person that I usually yak with, I'll scroll through my phone. And I ended up talking to a friend of mine yesterday that I haven't spoken with since probably the early 90s. He was the person I took flying lessons from. And he's in his 80s now. He was founder of Top Gun. I lived in San Diego. I got to fly with the guy that started Top Gun. And when he actually reached out to me yesterday, texted me, and he goes, "Do you know who this is?" And I wrote back, "Hamburger, call sign?" He said, "How can you remember that?" I said, "I'm an elephant. I never forget anything." So I talked to one of my great teachers yesterday, and this is a great new connection. I think we're going to stay in touch. Call a friend you haven't talked to for a long time. Listen to music you haven't listened to for a long time. Write a letter to yourself or write a letter to a friend. Write in your journal, 3 pages, cursive every day, and it doesn't matter what you write, just pen to paper. Make hearts and flowers, scrolly fun, plan a vacation. Like I'm planning, how about a women's retreat at the stable and pet the horse? Read something out loud to yourself and the pets every day. Something short, fun, inspiring. Create something fun. Sing a little song or hum. Humming resets your vagus nerve, by the way. Humming. The cats seem to hum. The 2 kittens I have are Siamese. They kind of go, I answer back, and they come running to me. They're resonating. But in closing today, I'd like to do a little bit of religious science, because I feel my parents moving through me, and they're like, "Why don't you teach a little Ernest Holmes too?" And I would really like to say I'm really thinking about offering a short religious science get together after church sometimes. Like we have our coffee downstairs and our treats, and if we only have 15 minutes or half an hour, I'd really like to share some of what I know, because I grew up going to Unity and religious science and self-realization fellowship. I also went to Christian Science. So my mother's friends would pick me up and take me to some of their outings too, because I was very interested in knowing the connection of all these different religions go back to the Vedas of India. But there was a woman named, was it Emma Curtis Hopkins? Does anybody know the name?
Yeah, that's
Emma?
teachers.
Emma?
Emma Curtis Hopkins.
Okay, she was one of the first metaphysical women that lived in the 1800s. I believe she was probably a star person.
They called her the teacher of teachers.
There's a teacher of teachers, Emma Curtis Hopkins. And you know, I've been studying some Lakota people talking about the star people. Ooh, this is another subject. But today I'm going to read a very old religious science treatment, and it says, "I am confidently creative. The power we call God is perfect love. Love is the only power there is. As the power of love has no opposition, it is perfect peace. I move now to that place of peace within me. This is a movement of thought which requires no effort. It is in my right place, and I am perfectly still and centered within it. From this place of peace within, I allow creativity to occur by choosing what I desire to experience. This is the act of gentle and effortless self-contemplation. I see myself as successful in all I choose to express and act in ways that ensure my continual expansion in my chosen work or in any fields of endeavor where I place my attention. Wonderful ideas come to me, and I welcome them. I am aware that within each idea is the means to fulfill itself. All the necessary money, connections, people, or objects unfold from the ideas themselves. I experience the delight of watching these ideas unfold and participating creatively in the process. Getting tongue-tied there. I am confident and competent. Unlimited success is mine, and I rejoice that this is so. This is what I would read when I was a child for my mother's church on stage in the 1960s. I actually found this in my mother's things. Underneath it has a little area where you can scroll in my own divine ideas. So I just feel so motivated to share with you guys what I used to do when I worked with my mother at her churches. They had 3 churches. One was Huntington Park in Los Angeles County. The other was in Newport Beach, right by the ocean. I really liked that one since I lived in Laguna. And the third one was my stepfather's church in Bishop, California. So I was amazed to discover that my stepfather actually passed away the same day that Ernest Holmes passed away, the founder of religious science. And I have my dad's big Science of Mind book by Dr. Ernest Holmes. And I open it at random just to get the message of the day. And in the back, there's just so many beautiful affirmations like this. Beautiful affirmative treatments, they call it. So when you're talking this way to yourself, you're giving yourself a metaphysical treatment. And I believe in this with all of my heart. And that's what's made me the person that I am today. And it just means so much to me that I've got a platform to share the wonderful life that my mother and my stepdad gave to me. I just feel so blessed. The greatest blessing of my life is being here. And I guess in June, it's been 4 years already. And I've completely changed as a person. So we are confidently creative that we're creating a benevolent universe for ourselves and everyone else. I love serving here. I love writing the talks here. So it totally makes my life, even though I'm alone, I got the kitties and the horsies and the kids come out. But sitting down, pen to paper, and composing myself to speak here is like the light of my life. So let's stand for the benediction. Right here, right now, we claim perfect balance. We claim our constant connection with our inner higher self. We welcome new ideas and new inspiration. We welcome synchronicity. We grow our spiritual connection to the source. We choose the place of perfect peace within, and all is well. We say to ourselves constantly, all is well. We are confident and competent. We are centered in body, mind, and spirit. We listen to the music of our soul and we dance to it. Namaste.
We're going to do things in a little different order this week. We're going to try this. We're
We're
going
going
to
to sing.
do the peace song, then the affirmation, and then we'll turn the video off for the first.
Do we want Let There Be Peace on Earth to be part of our service now? Sure, makes sense. In Easter we started.
And we're so blessed to have Rick with us today.
Peace on earth, let we live with thee. Let there be peace on earth, all these victory. With God as creator, and the older me. Let me walk with my family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment down. Every step I take, let us see my joyous bound. Today is your time, is
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yeah.
Well, thank you.